What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We just finished helping out the BLM office delineate the 7-mile rim. It was lots of fun. We managed to get about 11 volunteers to come out here on Labor Day weekend and help us out. It's really cool. Now it's time to go to Colorado. Since it's Labor Day weekend, we're gonna be doing some mountain biking, but since it's a 5-hour drive, we're gonna take advantage and talk about the top 5 must-have interior mods for your Toyota Tacoma. Which brings us to the first mod on the list. You never know when you're gonna have a silly friend that just wants to prank you. Make a fake mud pit, then go ahead, grab that mud, and just put it inside your vehicle. You never know nowadays. Hey David, are we done here?
Yeah.
Dude,
Closing out.
I need your help, man. They're needing some water up ahead on the trail. I need you to take the truck. There's some waters in the cooler. Just go ahead and
I got you. Don't worry.
Thanks, dude.
Dude, what the hell?
Thank God I had those liners. With that said, guys, it's time to go to Colorado. We're gonna talk a little bit more about these liners. Another great thing about them is just the peace of mind that you have. You're going on an adventure with your friends, you're going to hike with them, they get all muddy, you come back, that's no problem. You spill your coffee, that's no problem. Your friends are being annoying, you're telling them to clean their feet before they come into the truck, they're not listening, guess what? That is no problem. You guys simply wash your floor liners and they go back to being new. Finally, I love how slick they are. I love how sporty they look. You also have a few designs to choose from. So again, guys, throughout this whole video, for all the products that we mentioned, I'm gonna make sure to put a link on the description below. So let's talk about mod number 2, and that's the TPAM. It stands for Tacoma Power Accessory Mount. As of right now, I'm currently rocking the iPad setup with the phone, just because we're doing a long road trip. Normally don't have the iPad, but I like to have it on long road trips just because I have the map really big right here and I have the phone that's stationary. So by having the phone mounted on here and having it stationary, it's really cool to do FaceTime whether I need to do it with my girlfriend, the office. A really cool thing is if I need to do an Instagram story, I can always have the phone here, have it stationary and link up with you guys. And it's not getting in my way. If a notification or an email comes in, I don't have to be reaching down here, which is a huge distraction. It comes up here, take a look at it, cool. If it's an emergency, I can always make a phone call. So I really like to have the phone here stationary. Let's also talk about all the mounting options that you guys have. If you have a GoPro, you can mount it here. If you guys have a DSLR, you have a ham radio. The reason why I mentioned DSLR is because it has 2 brackets, so this thing is going nowhere. It can hold something as heavy as a DSLR. Whatever it is, guys, the TPAM will be able to hold it for you. And there's also tons of different mounts out there that you can adapt for the TPAM. Now let's go ahead and talk about this 2 USB ports that it comes with. So you guys will have 2 options. You have the standard USB port and then you have the rapid charger. I definitely recommend you guys go with the rapid charger option. You will immediately notice the difference of how fast it charges your phone. It charges it a lot faster than the factory USB port that your Tacoma comes with from the factory. Starting to get late, we came here to grab something to eat, and now it's time to talk about mod number 3. That's the remote starter kit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 3 clicks on the remote start. That's gonna initiate the computer on the vehicle. Before coming in here, I did put the AC on the coldest setting and to its maximum capacity. So by the time I'm done with my dessert, I'm gonna go to the vehicle and it's gonna be nice and cold. As you guys can see, the vehicle is on and the AC is working at maximum capacity. There is one disadvantage to the remote starter kit, and that is when you open the door, the vehicle turns off. Let me tell you why. So this mod right here is not for the lazy. We're not trying to avoid simply pushing this button to turn on your vehicle. The purpose of this mod is to be able to keep your vehicle cold or hot depending on your weather conditions. Although it would be nice to be able to keep the vehicle on, we cannot bypass Toyota's safety mechanism. But think about it, it's actually a good thing. If you get distracted and leave your vehicle unattended, it could get stolen. Alright guys, we just got to camp and now it's time to talk about mod number 4. That's the SPod. So in case you guys have installed a light bar or pods before, or any sort of electronic to your vehicle, you know that you need to use a relay and a fuse, and that's where the SPod comes in. So this will act as your relay and fuse, and it will allow you to connect up to 8 electronics. So you'll have 8 switches inside that you can control from your panel. That is something that I really like. So once you've installed it to the battery, any electronic that you'll be adding on is as simple as putting the negative with the negative and the positive with the positive. Now let's go inside and take a look at how the panel looks. So as you guys can see, this is where I mounted the SPod panel. There's different brackets out there, so you guys can actually mount this anywhere in the vehicle. As of right now, we have the dust lights, the light bar, the ditch lights, and we have not put the sticker for the chase lights in the back. That's another really cool thing about this. You'll get a whole sheet full of different stickers depending on the accessories that you'll be putting on this thing. Up next, we have the air compressor and the air locker, and then we still have 2 empty spots. Now guys, it's time to talk about mod number 5, my personal favorite, the interior like kit. This is my favorite mod of the entire list. I absolutely recommend it. It's so practical. I don't understand why Toyota from the factory gives us those extremely low, dim yellow lights. They suck. Check this out. If you want to check yourself out in the vanity, this thing is extremely bright. Everything looks so crisp and clear when you're looking at yourself in the mirror. But not just that, guys. And I want to make sure that you guys see we did not use any additional lights. Right now, it's basically all coming from this kit. The kit in the bag, you'll have 2 map lights, 1 dome light, 4 vanity lights, and 2 license plate lights that we currently cannot showcase just because we have the high clearance rear bumper. So out of all the mods mentioned, they're all extremely awesome, but I definitely recommend this one as my favorite. Now it's time for me to sign out. We're gonna go to sleep. Tomorrow we're gonna be waking up early and doing some downhill mountain biking. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video.